So, you wake up. You stumble to the kitchen. You ask yourself, what's the first thing you do? For millions of us, it's making coffee. It's a ritual. It's the jumpstart to the day. Now what if you could turn that daily cup of joe into a fat-burning machine? That's the wild claim I kept hearing about. The product is called Java Burn. It's a powder you dump into your coffee. The promise is huge. It's supposed to crank up your metabolism and help you shed weight without changing the taste of your beloved brew. I'm always curious about this stuff. Well, I'm into optimization. This isn't just about me. It's for anyone out there who's seen the ads, anyone who's heard the whispers about a coffee loophole for weight loss. It's for the person who loves their coffee but also wants to drop a few pounds. The world is full of quick fixes and magic pills. Most of them are garbage. But every now and then, you find something that gives you a little edge. The question is, where does Java Burn land? Is it a legitimate tool for your health arsenal? Or is it just another bottle of snake oil dressed up in fancy packaging? We're going to pull this thing apart, piece by piece. We'll look at the science. We'll look at the ingredients. We'll look at my own real-world experience. Why should you care? Because your health is your most valuable asset, and your money is hard-earned. So, for the next 30 days, my morning coffee routine had a new step. Open the little packet, dump it in, stir, drink. That's it. I didn't change my workouts. I didn't go on some crazy diet. I wanted to isolate the variable. I wanted to see what Java Burn, and only Java Burn, could do. Did I unlock some hidden metabolic power? Did I turn into a fat-burning furnace? Or did I just make my coffee a little more expensive? Stick around, we're about to get into it. The results were interesting. And maybe not what you'd expect. So, what exactly is this Java Burn? Let's get physical. It comes in a box filled with these little single-serving packets. It looks like the kind of sugar packet you'd get at a diner, but sleeker. Inside each one is a fine, white, completely odorless powder. The instructions are dead simple. Tear it open and stir it into your coffee. The company makes a big deal about the fact that it's tasteless and dissolves instantly. That's a key selling point. Nobody wants to ruin their sacred morning coffee with some chalky chemical flavor. It's designed to be a ghost in your mug, silently doing its work in the background while you enjoy your regular brew. The whole concept is built on convenience. People are busy. People are lazy. We want results without a massive overhaul of our lives. The idea of just adding something to a habit you already have is brilliant from a marketing perspective. You don't have to remember to take a pill an hour before a meal. You don't have to blend up some complicated, disgusting green smoothie. You just make your coffee like you always do, and add this little packet. The creators claim this simple act will turn your body's metabolic engine up to 11, especially when combined with the caffeine already in your coffee. The product is promoted as being 100% natural, it's vegetarian, it's non-GMO, it's gluten-free, the formula is patent pending. They claim this blend creates a powerful synergistic effect. That's a word you hear a lot in the supplement world. It means the ingredients work better together than they would on their own. The idea is that the coffee acts as a catalyst, amplifying the effects of the nutrients in the powder. So, in a nutshell, Java Burn is a dietary supplement in the form of a tasteless powder. It's designed to be mixed into coffee to enhance metabolic rate. It's designed to be mixed into coffee to increase energy. It's designed to be mixed into coffee to promote fat loss. It positions itself as the easiest possible change you can make to your daily routine for weight management. No weird flavors, no complicated instructions, no drastic lifestyle changes required. It sounds almost too good to be true, right? That's always the first red flag. But it's also what makes you curious enough to ask the next question. What's actually in this stuff? When you go to the Java Burn website, you're hit with some massive claims. This isn't just about helping you feel a little more energetic. They're talking about a fundamental shift in how your body processes food and energy. The number one promise is a supercharged metabolism, nutritional synergy, metabolic boosting. The idea is that the ingredients in Java Burn, when combined with coffee, tell your body to burn more calories throughout the day, even when you're sitting at your desk or watching TV. It's like flipping a switch from energy storage mode to energy burning mode. Then there's the fat-burning claim. This goes hand in hand with the metabolism boost. The company says Java Burn helps to torch fat from your problem areas, your belly, your thighs, your love handles. It supposedly does this by increasing the rate of lipolysis, which is the scientific term for the breakdown of fats. They suggest that your morning coffee becomes a fat-melting cocktail that works for hours. Another huge selling point is the promise of increased, sustained energy. We all know that coffee gives you a jolt, but we also know about the crash that can come a few hours later. Java Burn claims to solve this. It says it provides a smooth, clean, all-day energy without the jitters or the afternoon slump. This is supposedly achieved by including ingredients that work with caffeine to regulate its release and prevent the crash. Finally, they toss in a few other benefits for good measure. These include reduced appetite, improved mental focus. The idea is that if your body is burning fat for fuel more efficiently, you won't have the same intense cravings for sugar and carbs. You'll feel fuller for longer. And with the brain-boosting ingredients they include, your coffee will do more than just wake you up. It will sharpen your mind. So, the complete package they're selling is this. You'll have more energy, a faster metabolism, less hunger, and a clearer head. You'll burn fat effortlessly. It's the ultimate life hack in a tiny packet. It sounds incredible. Now, let's see if the ingredients can back it up. Alright, let's pop the hood and look at the engine. A supplement is only as good as its ingredients. The Java Burn formula is proprietary. They don't list exact dosages, but they do list the main players in the blend, flat lay of the key ingredients. It's not a bunch of unpronounceable chemicals. It's a lineup of familiar supplement ingredients. First, green tea extract, specifically one rich in EGCG. EGCG, the heavy hitter. EGCG is a catechin antioxidant studied for metabolism boost. Next, L-theanine, an amino acid from tea leaves. Promotes relaxation without drowsiness. Think of it as the yin to caffeine's yang. Caffeine can cause jitters. L-theanine smooths those edges. Result, focused, calm energy. Then, chromium, an essential trace mineral involved in insulin action. Insulin moves sugar from blood into cells for energy. Chromium may help insulin work better and stabilize blood sugar. Why care? Blood sugar swings trigger cravings for sugary foods. Stable blood sugar can help control appetite. Evidence on weight loss is mixed, but that's the proposed mechanism. Finally, L-carnitine, an amino acid key for energy production. It shuttles fatty acids into mitochondria to be burned for fuel. Without it, fat can't be used efficiently. And green coffee bean extract, from unroasted beans, contains chlorogenic acid. Chlorogenic acid may reduce carb absorption and blunt blood sugar spikes. So, the strategy: ingredients targeting metabolism, energy, and blood sugar. This is the make or break section. The claims are big, the ingredients sound plausible. What does the actual science say? Let's take EGCG from green tea extract first. There are a ton of studies on this. A review in the International Journal of Obesity looked at catechins. It found that catechins like EGCG, combined with caffeine, can lead to a small but significant increase in fat oxidation and energy expenditure. We're not talking about melting away 10 pounds in a week. The effect is modest. It might help you burn an extra 50 to 100 calories a day. It's not nothing, but it's not a magic bullet. It's an assistant, not the star player. Now for L-theanine. Research here is about cognitive function, not weight loss. A study in nutritional neuroscience found that L-theanine plus caffeine improved speed and accuracy on attention-switching tasks. Participants also reported feeling less tired and more alert. This supports the clean energy claim. It's not directly burning fat, but more energy and focus can make you more likely to be active. It fights the fatigue that derails our best intentions. So the caffeine plus L-theanine synergy is documented. What about chromium? This one is more controversial. The NIH reviewed chromium and weight loss. Their conclusion was lukewarm. Some studies show tiny weight loss, maybe a couple of pounds over months, but many show no benefit. If an effect exists, it's small and unreliable. It might help chromium-deficient people or those with poor blood sugar control, but for most, it's not a game changer. It's one of the weaker links. L-carnitine. Green coffee bean extract. The evidence for both is mixed, similar to chromium. Some early green coffee bean studies were promising, but later, more rigorous studies were less impressive. A large review found the effects small and clinical relevance uncertain. L-carnitine is essential for fat metabolism, but extra supplementation doesn't significantly increase fat burning in most healthy people. Bottom line, the primary active mechanism in Java Burn likely comes from the caffeine plus green tea extract synergy. The other ingredients are supporting actors with less convincing resumes. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. My 30-day experiment. I went into this as a skeptic but an open-minded one. Week 1 started on a Monday. I made my usual black Americano, tore open the little packet, and stirred it in. As promised, it dissolved completely. No grit, no weird film on top. And the taste? Absolutely nothing. It was just my normal coffee. The first thing I noticed within about 30 to 45 minutes was the energy. It wasn't a frantic, jittery caffeine buzz. It was a smooth, dialed-in focus. The L-theanine effect was real. I felt alert and productive all morning, and I didn't have my usual craving for a second cup around 11 a.m. No change on the scale, but the clean energy was a definite plus. Week 2 is when I started to notice a few more subtle changes. The energy effect remained consistent. I felt sharp, and my productivity at work was solid. The biggest thing I noticed this week was a slight change in my appetite. Normally, I get pretty hungry mid-afternoon. I'm talking about that 3 p.m. slump where you'd kill for a cookie or a bag of chips. That feeling was noticeably blunted. I still ate lunch, of course, but I wasn't ravenous, and I found myself easily making it to dinner without snacking. I stepped on the scale at the end of week 2, and I was down about 1.5 pounds. Was it the Java burn, or was I just eating less because my appetite was down? Probably a bit of both. By week 3, the routine was second nature. Wake up, make coffee, add the packet. The effects on energy and appetite were still there. They didn't seem to diminish, which is good. I didn't build up a tolerance. I felt like my workouts had a little extra gear. I wasn't lifting way more weight or running a marathon, but I felt less gassed at the end of my sessions. It was a subtle feeling of having more in the tank. At the end of week 3, I checked my weight again. I was down another pound. That brought the total to about 2.5 pounds in 3 weeks. Again, not earth-shattering, but it was a steady, consistent drop, without any other major life changes. In the final week, I kept everything the same. The smooth energy and appetite suppression continued to be the most noticeable benefits. It was just easier to stick to my normal, healthy eating plan. The temptation to cheat felt less powerful. My final weigh-in at the end of day 30 showed I was down a total of 3.5 pounds. So, the shocking result? There wasn't one. There was no miracle. I didn't wake up with a six-pack, but I did lose a few pounds. I felt more energetic and focused, and I found it easier to control my cravings. It was a small, positive effect. It was an assistant, a helper. It made the process of staying disciplined just a little bit easier. So, let's lay it all out on the table. The pros and cons. On the positive side, the biggest benefit for me was the clean energy, improved focus. The combination of caffeine and L-theanine is a proven winner. Java Burn delivers it in a super convenient package. It turned my 1 cup of coffee into a tool that kept me going most of the day, without anxiety or a crash. Huge plus if you're sensitive to caffeine or you struggle with afternoon slumps. That mental clarity and sustained drive ripple through your day. Performance at work, motivation to exercise. Another clear benefit is the appetite suppression. This was a real and noticeable effect. By helping to stabilize blood sugar and providing that sustained energy, it simply made me less hungry. That's where weight loss progress happens. Supplements don't melt fat, they help maintain a calorie deficit. By reducing cravings and feeling fuller, Java Burn can be an adherence tool. It makes it easier to say no to the donuts in the break room. Battling cravings is often the hardest part, so this is a significant pro. It helps you stick to the plan. Now the downside. Risk for people sensitive to stimulants. L-theanine smooths things, but it's still a potent caffeine blend with green tea extract. If you have a heart condition, high blood pressure, or anxiety history, talk to your doctor first. Doubling stimulants can cause palpitations, more anxiety, trouble sleeping, especially with afternoon coffee. It's a tool. Used improperly, it can be dangerous. Other con, cost and unrealistic expectations. It's not cheap. A 30-day supply costs much more than a can of coffee. You're paying for convenience and formulation. Expecting to lose 20 pounds in a month with no changes will disappoint you. The risk is financial and psychological. You might waste money chasing a miracle, get discouraged, then give up on your goals. See it for what it is. A minor booster, not a complete solution. Java Burn isn't the only player in this game. The idea of upgrading your coffee is a hot trend. Let's look at how it stacks up against the competition. One popular category is MCT oil, keto coffee. People add MCT oil, sometimes butter, to create a high-fat drink that's supposed to promote ketosis, increase energy, keep you full. Compared to this, Java Burn is way simpler. You don't need a blender and you're not adding hundreds of calories to your drink. Keto coffee is a meal replacement. Java Burn is a zero-calorie metabolic booster. Java Burn wins on convenience and for people who aren't on a strict ketogenic diet. Then you have mushroom coffees, from brands like Four Sigmatic. These products blend coffee with powdered medicinal mushrooms like lion's mane, chaga. Lion's mane is promoted for cognitive benefits, chaga for its antioxidant properties. These are more focused on brain health and immunity rather than overt weight loss. Mushroom coffee often has a distinct, earthy taste that some people love and others hate. Java Burn's biggest advantage here is that it's completely tasteless. If you are a coffee purist who just wants the benefits without altering the flavor of your expensive, single-origin beans, Java Burn is the clear choice. You can also go the DIY route. You could buy green tea extract, L-theanine, and L-carnitine in bulk, and create your own capsules or powders. This would almost certainly be cheaper in the long run. You would have complete control over the dosages of each ingredient. However, you lose the convenience factor. You have to play chemist, measuring out powders or juggling multiple pills every morning. You also miss out on whatever synergy the specific patent-pending Java Burn formula might offer. You're paying Java Burn for the research, the formulation, and the convenience of having it all in one tasteless, pre-measured packet. Ultimately, Java Burn carves out a unique space for itself. It's not a meal replacement like keto coffee, it's more directly focused on metabolism than mushroom coffee. And it's infinitely more convenient than playing DIY supplement scientist. Its main selling proposition is its absolute simplicity and its flavorless nature. It is designed for the person who wants to try a metabolic supplement, but has a very low tolerance for hassle. It's for the person who wants to change as little as possible about their sacred morning ritual. In a crowded market, that focus on simplicity is its key differentiator and its strongest competitive advantage. So, after 30 days of testing and a deep dive into the ingredients and science, what's the final call? Is Java Burn a revolutionary breakthrough or just expensive coffee dust? The truth, as it so often is, lies somewhere in the middle. Java Burn is not a miracle weight loss cure. If you eat junk food and never move your body, this product will do absolutely nothing for you except make your wallet lighter. It cannot out-supplement a bad lifestyle. However, that doesn't mean it's useless. Based on my experience, Java Burn is an effective support supplement. It's an enhancer. For me, its primary benefits were the smooth, sustained energy and the noticeable reduction in appetite. These two effects made it significantly easier to stay on track with my existing healthy habits. It helped me avoid mindless snacking and gave me a little extra push for my workouts. The 3.5 pounds I lost were a direct result of that. The supplement made it easier for me to maintain a calorie deficit. It's a tool that can help you execute your plan more effectively. So, who should consider trying it? I'd say Java Burn is for the person who already has their basics in order. You're already trying to eat reasonably well. You're already getting some form of regular physical activity. You're looking for a little edge, a bit of a boost to help you over a plateau or make the journey a little easier. If that's you, and the cost isn't a major issue, I think it's worth a shot. The convenience is unmatched and the effect on energy and appetite is real. Just go in with realistic expectations. Hope for a 5 to 10% boost, not a 100% transformation. My final practical advice is this: always talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement, especially one with stimulants. If you get the green light, give it an honest 30-day trial like I did. Don't change anything else for the first couple of weeks and see how you feel. Does it give you clean energy? Does it help control your hunger? If the answer is yes, then it might be a valuable tool for you. If you feel nothing, or if you feel jittery and anxious, then it's not for you. In the end, Java Burn is a legitimate product with some proven ingredients, but it's a helper, not a hero. And sometimes, a little help is all you need.